Hey, how's it going, everybody? Well, I don't usually cover local news or events, but if it's something local that affects me, or my local community, I always like to mention it. And there's this weird news report the other day about Milky rain that's been falling east of here. I live in Portland area, Vancouver, Washington. Out east of here, about an hour from here, hour and a half, you've got the Dalles and Hermiston and stuff, and that area, and all the way up to, I think, Kennewick, they've been getting this milky rain that leaves this residue on the cars and on clothes. It just looks like bird shit, kind of, and they don't know what it is. So I was like, somebody told me about it, and I looked into it, and I found out that it's actually, they don't know what it is. They haven't really, studied it. I'm sure they'll find out. Some scientists are, they're baffled, but some believe it's from possibly the volcanoes, because there's been like this north wind being carried up from Arizona, and there's been this volcanic activity in Mexico. So they believe maybe the volcanic ash is mixing and raining, and that's possible. I don't know. There have been these speculations, of course, on the threads about it being from chemtrails and spraying in the atmosphere, and I wish people would think that through a little bit, because these are like localized events. These are the kind of things that, I guess it's possible, but aerosol sprays aren't generally milky like this. This is something that's it very well may be ash. It could be something environmental. I mean, there have been weird things that have fallen out of the sky. I've always been fascinated by when it rains animals and fish, And they were saying how, water spouts can pick up, tornadoes from the ocean, can pick up fish, put them in the atmosphere and drop them off. But the weird thing is that usually when it happens, there's just like one species. It could be frogs, it could be fish. You think back to the, a couple thousand years ago, and this is where a lot of these ideas of the plagues from Egypt came from and stuff, the locust plagues, the frogs. I mean, all these things are naturally occurring things that happen regularly, but one of the most phenomenal weird things to me is down South America when they have the blood rain. And it's like this red rain. They believe it might be some algae that forms in the atmosphere. Some people believe it might be like this, like a living algae that lives in the atmosphere or something. I've heard people say it's it's blood being sprayed on us, DNA from the government's trying to kill us off and poison us, and it's ludicrous ideas, but what's ludicrous if it's raining red? And it's funny because this is another one of the plagues. The rivers ran red. And all the plagues actually can be attributed to these causes, but as for what they are, who knows? So if anybody lives near the Milky Rain, let me know what the hell you think it is, because it'd be kind of creepy, man. I saw like a bowl of it. It was just like this. It looked like milk. Nasty. Weird weather.